All right, so I'm kind of pissed right now. I went out to this place in town called the Cannabis Factory, and I purchased this vape, this thing that they call it sugar extracts. You know, it's just some little THC Delta 9, Delta 8 pen or whatever you can buy legally here in Omaha, Nebraska. This is what it looks like, and I saw this guy talking on YouTube about terpenes and the nature of them, and he started by talking about vitamin E acetate and how it was killing kids. It killed like 68 people. They died from like lung butter related issues. It was horrible. So they switched to propylene glycol and Phytol, and Phytol, I guess they made it illegal in 2020 throughout all of Canada because in a control group they gave oxygen and propylene glycol to mice and they were fine. And they gave Phytol and oxygen to another control group of mice. And after 2 days, their faces and their nasal passages began to liquefy and their lungs started hemorrhaging. So they had to what do you say, euthanize all of the mice from the Phytol control group. And I called the Cannabis Factory and I asked them what kind of terpenes are in here because all it says on the package is just cryptically terpenes. And they say, oh, you got to go online to find out, and online they send me to trueterpenes.com, this website where they get all their shit from. And I'm like, okay, I'm looking on trueterpenes.com right now for the blue cheese extracts, and it says the classification of the substance or mixture is as follows, and they have everything listed here. And it says right here, skin corrosion slash irritation, category 2, going down the list, skipping over carcinogenicity because that's at a category 2 also, just going to the stuff that really catches my eyes. It says specific target organs slash systemic toxicity following single exposure, category 2, hazard statements H371. And they've got a bunch of precautionary statements for there. And there's another one, target organ, a specific target organ slash systemic toxicity following repeated exposure, category 1, hazard statement H372. And it says this stuff is hazardous to aquatic environments, chronically and acutely, and it's still legal. Phytol, Phytol, Phytol is still legal in the United States, and apparently they're cutting vape pens and shit with it and selling it to people. And if it says just terpenes on the back of your product, don't buy it. We need to legalize Delta 9. We need to legalize marijuana so that people can get real marijuana products and not shit that's going to turn you into a liquefied lab rat after 10 years of using it. This stuff has never been studied before. I called the mayor's office. They don't want to lift a finger to even touch the issue. They were like, oh, well, let me send you over to this other line with the local planning department and see what they want to do. And guess what? They won't do nothing. They just voicemail after voicemail. So it's all on you guys. I even called KETV News. And guess what? They didn't care. They were like, this guy sounds crazy. He's talking about lab rats getting their lungs liquefied and their faces liquefied. This guy, well, they'll call you, sir, if they want to take up the story. I'm like, okay, all right. They'll call me if they want to take up the story, huh? Jeez Louise. You know what would fit good in this? An advert for my company. A quick fix heating and air. Do the smart thing. Yeah, I don't spend all day driving around in a giant brain truck for nothing. Dude, but I'm telling you, I'm not going to take one more puff of this thing. These'll kill you. And they don't have any responsibility. Mark the date and time that this video was taken, because people start dropping like flies from this stuff. Give them 10 years of smoking on the shit. If it can kill a lab rat in 2 days and breathing the mixture pure, How long is it going to take to do something bad to people? So hopefully they legalize marijuana and we won't have any more mixes. It'll just be pure THC. You know, and then you can't worry about what you got in there. So thanks a lot.